Fröger managed, sick as he was, to go down into the dungeons when he heard the news of Duke Borivoy of Velishir arriving earlier this morning, along with 7 other prisoners from the first battle. He had nothing against the man personally, but the Polavian people as a whole was burned into his memory as raiders and foul people, imprisoning his aunts when they were children, throwing them into the dungeons no less, was in Fröger's mind utter evil. An hour later, and much to some frustration of Fröger's, no more than a few words and a couple of shrugs off the shoulder was all his enemy Borivoy had to offer. He clearly was a beaten man. He didn't seem to care too much for his people being besieged, or his family for that matter. I mean, even the wrongdoings of his family against Fröger's, yeah, it didn't really matter to him, apparently. The war, well, it will continue, was the only conclusion, and this man may end his days in chains. No, there is not really a whole lot we can do about that fact. We are at a 72% war score, and we are also, of course, still sieging down this castle over here, which is actually the last castle inside Velishir, because this is the entire Velishir over here. So, I mean, is that gonna be enough to win the war? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe Eaglin, our commander, need to go out and find some more enemies to, settle the score with here against Pomerania, because we are not only in war with, of course, Velishir, it is the entirety of Pomerania, and yeah, the capital is over here, so yeah, he might have to go out and actually do a little bit more after he is done with this siege over here. Now, Fröger is, of course, also a little bit worried about, his own wrongdoings. What I'm talking about is that we had 7 prisoners come in. One of them was, of course, the Duke himself from Velishir, Duke Borivoy, but we also do have 1 child. I don't care about the rest. Absolutely, I don't care about those. But the child, now he is an honorable man, and I mean, she has been in prison for 4 months, but that's because the armies had to, move them about and stuff. But yeah, she's imprisoned for 4 months, and she's in dungeons. I mean, in wartime, people should be in dungeons, but not the children, right? Not the children. Let's make sure that she's moved to house arrest. They will actually gain opinion of ours. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, we will move her to house arrest. Now, this is also one of those that we can actually ransom off after the war. We're not gonna do it inside the war. Of course, we're not idiots. But yeah, that's nice. Anyway, I think we can continue with hitting the on-pause here and see if we can manage to siege this down now. After lots of hard work, I finally learned the High German language. Endless hours practicing accentuation, sleepless nights mimicking inflection, countless lessons mastering intonation. It was all worth it in the end. Doing my effort, I looked to emulate Baldur's accent. I am sure that he would be impressed with my results. And of course, Franconian peasants now respect me a great deal more. Ah, nice. How many tries do you think it took me to say some of these words? 4. It's 4. Yeah, I had to I had to try this out 4 times before I got it, somewhere correctly. That was really hard. That was a really hard one. So, Fröger now feel accomplished. Nice. So he will learn the German language, and he has ended the scheme. Lovely. That was really nice, and I mean, of course we needed to learn the course language. It didn't make any sense only speaking Danish, basically. So, yeah, there we go. Nice job done here for Fröger. Well, that was a bit unexpected, but the Duke of Velishir has died in our prison cells or dungeons. Yeah, it didn't take more than 2 months, and he died. Goodbye. I mean, we knew this would probably happen. I mean, I didn't. I had no idea this would happen, but I think Fröger was of that mind that he would probably die with, chains around his legs, probably. Yeah, or feet in this case. Anyway, that means that we have a new one to take care of, and it's his son, who is also imprisoned by us and in the dungeon cells of Lübeck. Now, I think this guy is definitely of the same mind as his father and probably not saying a whole lot, just letting the war take its course. You know, they don't seem to care a whole lot. So we must continue with the siege, and hopefully it will bear fruit for us. Oh, Yolanta, you have been brave. So strong, words cannot describe my love for you, and now we have a perfect new little daughter. You will become my child, and what shall I call you? I have already decided it's not gonna be Beardy. It's not. But we can rename inside this window, so we need to go out, and out here you can see that I have decided to go with, well, her grandmother's name, Åse. Yeah. That's exactly what it's gonna be. Åse it is. And of course, we do also need to give her a guardian. Yes, I mean, why wouldn't we? We need to educate her at least. So let's go in and find someone that is suitable. What are we gonna look for here? Well, basically someone that we like. And as you can see, there's a mod not working anymore. But we can still see the opinions, so it's all good. But yeah, normally you would be able to see the opinions directly on the border portrait. No longer, unfortunately. Had to take that one out. It was not compatible. Because of updates, actually. Yeah, updates. That can happen as well. What about Tekla? What about letting our aunt do it? Or maybe the other aunt. Where is she? She's actually not on the list here, is she? Or maybe she is. She's just further down. You know, in that case, I am gonna let Tekla do it. I mean, she's not too bad of a character either. Let's click her and send the proposal. Thank you. Röger received another letter from Elin. My liege, the siege is over. We got full control in Valencia, but the enemies in the rest of Pomerania are not capitulating just yet. I will move south while waiting further instructions, moving a bit closer to the enemy lines. Yep, there we have it, guys. 83% war score, not enough to win the war, so I guess Elin will move further into territories of Pomerania. Now, I think we're gonna move. I don't think we're gonna move over here. I think we are gonna try and take this baron down here, and I have a feeling maybe Denmark is having the same kind of deal here. King Bow, that is, who is helping us. So I think we can move the time a little bit faster here and see what happens. But hopefully this war won't take too long. After a bit of negotiation here with the Danish army, I think Elin decided that he wasn't to be too helpful in this situation, helping sieging this down, so he's moving directly towards the capital of Pomerania. Is he gonna take it? I don't know. I mean, Pomerania don't have a lot of men right now, but they could gather a lot more, and we of course also have other enemies to deal with. Actually, are they out of the war now? No, I don't think so. I think... No, actually they are. It does look like they are. My old self. Yeah, we were sick. Finally, we are out of the bedchamber and into normal. That's great. I am glad to hear it. Or, well, I am glad to be well again. Yes. Yeah, we need to be a little bit careful down here. I'm not sure. Actually, we need to check that out. But yeah, the war score is absolutely going up. Oh yeah, it was Valencia that was joined the war, but they were already part of Pomerania, so it doesn't really matter too much, and we actually have him captured. And yeah, we should be able to just go in here and start sieging this down. So I think it's just a matter of time now. And there we have it. It did not take long. I'm not sure what actually got us over the line, but right when we got in here, the score went to 100%. So we can go in and enforce our demands. So what will happen is we will seize all territories within the Queen Marcelinia's realm, which is the Duchy of Valencia. We will share 200 prestige. We will gain 100 devotion. Absolutely lovely. What else? Catholic favor, Slovanskian favor is increased by 4. How is that? How is that even possible when we were attacking them? I do not know, but sure, it is what it is. There we go. Victory is ours. Anything else saying here? Nope. Not anything else. Nope. Disband all? Yes, we will disband all of our armies. Now this is gonna be quite a significant amount of things that we need to do, I think. At least we need to look at a couple of things. I probably also want to rename things, don't I? Because I mean, Rostock is a pretty good name. I do like the name Rostock. I actually do like the name Rügen as well, or Rügen, or Rügen. I think it's more like Rügen. What about Wolgast? Yeah, I actually like all those three names. There is just gonna be names that I don't like. These I do like, and I think Fröger also can pronounce these names, so he's fairly happy with them as well. Alright, let's take a look at the Rostock here. So it does look like it's struggling, doesn't have a lot of buildings either, so not the best place, but it is it a duchy building at Snow? What, at a building slot? Okay, I thought that was actually the duchy tile, maybe this one is actually the duchy tile, okay. Now, of course, this also means that we are now, well, no, not yet. No, we're still a county tile, yeah, we're still a count, but if we were, if I'm not mistaken, we can probably, yes, we can create the Duchy of Wallachia if we have enough gold. And I think that is going to be probably Fröger's main goal right now, is to gather up a lot of gold so he can create a duchy, so he can become a duke. Let's take a look at Rügen fast here, just to see what they got. Okay, they do have crop fields and bastions, curtain walls. I think when we have secured ourselves the duchy, the title of the duchy, and also secured a good amount of control, maybe even converted the faith, plus the culture maybe, we could move a capital. Why? Well, because, well, I think there is two things here. Lübeck is part of Schleswig-Holstein, right? And Schleswig-Holstein is 3 counties. We only have one of them. Over here, we now have 3 tiles, which is all part of the same duchy. So maybe in Fröger's mind, that would be the ideal choice to go with. And it does maybe, right now, it's not a better tile than anything else we have. It's we got a holy site in Rügen. Okay. It is also fort level 2, so it's kind of okay in that sense. It's not very easy to defend. But then again, I don't know if there is actually water in between these 2 tiles. I don't think there is, no. And what about Wolgast here? Let's check out Wolgast. They got wooden barracks, and that's about it. 17k, I'm just looking up. There's actually not a lot of people out here. That is like one of the things that I'm a bit worried about having, or going with a capital in Rügen. If they don't have a lot of people, it definitely could hurt us quite a bit. Only 4,000 people over here, but then again, it was just, you know, raided. So, or not raided, but sieged down, so maybe that has something to do with it. But anyway, guys, that was a very, very, very successful. War is over, and we can now look forward to maybe creating a duchy tile and a couple of other things, hopefully. And there you have it. We are promoting culture, we are increasing control, and we are also converting faith in the county of Rügen. We want that done as soon as possible, but it's gonna take quite a bit of time for all 3 of them. Now, we are, of course, not the savages, as, you know, the Pomeranian people are. So we will, of course, ransom them off for a bit of money. I don't know how many of them we can actually do that with, but it seems like for a favor. We can get a favor here. I don't know. Maybe we could demand conversion. I mean, let's check out how good he is. I mean, we wouldn't mind. This guy's not really good. He is part of a house. He does have a couple of claims. Mecklenburg, Rostock, Rügen, and Wolgast. I don't think we want this guy in our court. He's a deceitful, ambitious, arrogant man. No, I think we will gain a weak hook on him and then release him. And also demand conversion. He don't want to agree to that. Okay. I guess we'll just gain a weak hook on this guy. And what about the next one here? We could gain 9 gold. I think we'll take the 9 gold. Any gold we can get here, you know, is counting toward getting a duchy. So this dude is a 30-year-old. He is rather good in terms of prowess. He is vengeful. Yeah, we don't like him. But he doesn't dislike us. And here's the thing, when we're recruiting, we do, as Fröger, think about if they like us compared to us liking them. So and he is a age memory. Age memory. Okay. Minus 25% stress loss. Oh, that's a bad one. And he's a fairly good character, but we could be in trouble with his... Yeah, he has no regard for others, so... Vindictive, yeah, he's not very honorful. I don't think we would like him in our court, to be honest. Maybe we want to negotiate a release here and gain a weight we could... No, you don't even want to take that. You know what? You can stay in my prison. If we can get a hook on you, we probably won't release you. Demand conversion. Okay, he would actually take that. Let's convert him then. Could we recruit him? He would also take that, but he would not take the weak hook. I don't think we want him in our court. He is a fairly good character in terms of prowess, but do we want someone that is... You know what? I think since he will convert, we will also recruit him. That's kind of one of the terms for us, or as Fröger. He definitely want them converted if he is going to recruit them. So yeah, he might not like us after this, but he will take that offer. Next one is Tetslav. He is also Slovanskian and Polabian, of course. Yeah, he's okay. He's 23. Fairly okay. Callius, gregarious, temperate. Fairly good. Not the best knight in the world, but let's see. We can't really get any money. Or maybe we can. It's actually for the queen, so we need to move time ahead because we are already trying to get her money already once. Now, the most interesting one is probably this one down here. She should bring us a bit of money. No, apparently not. For a favor. Really? We can ransom her for money, apparently. I thought we could. I thought she was pretty important, but maybe not. Let's gain we could actually, let's check out how good she is. Do we want her? No, not really. She's not that great. Let's just demand a conversion and let her go. Negotiate release. Is it an honorable thing to demand conversions? Probably not, but it is what Fröger have decided to do. So, we have released almost everyone, which is nice to see. We do also have a couple of other things to take care of, but, I mean, again, the most important thing is to get 275 gold, so let's just continue with the game here and see if we can get all the money. Ah, this can't be good. Oh boy, our friend, and also a lot of other things among that. He's also our head groom and guardian to a couple of guys, or a couple of our children, I think, actually. He died. Dang it. So we need to appoint a new steward and probably also a new head groom. Right, let's see what we can find in here. We do have a knight. What about Tekla? She got 15 in. I think Tekla is probably the best one to go with here. Keep it close to the family, and yeah, I don't really see why I wouldn't do that. And also that's part of a mod, if you didn't know that I had that one installed, where I can appoint whoever I wish to appoint. I don't care if they are women or they are men or whatever the doctrines are inside my house. My choice matters, not some kind of doctrine of some pope far away. I don't care about that. My house, my rules. There we go, we appoint our aunt. Yeah, we also need to find a new guardian for Gry, our daughter. Let's go with... how do we like her? We actually like her quite a bit, this one. Skjalmsdatter. I think we will go with her, actually. She is, she's doing a couple of different things for us. Or maybe she's not. She's just a good person, kind of. Yeah, we'll go with her. We'll go with her. There we go, send proposal. We also did lose a... Where is it? Courtiers. Yeah, we did lose our... What is it called? We haven't played around with the designated region yet, but it costs too much. We just don't... We need to be a bigger kind of... We need more income. We need more income. I think the other ones are more important right now, especially the... Actually, we need to check Court Scriber. That's not really giving us anything good, is it? No. No, the one stable, the stable Osler is probably really good. 0.12 is not a lot. And it is giving us light cavalry and heavy... Okay, that's actually... That's more towards, you know, wars. And we don't have any heavy or light cavalry, so that's not really giving us anything. Pillage Academy? No. Justicar is kind of important if we were to become a bigger... If we are becoming a duchy and having a lot of vassals under us, a Justicar will become pretty fairly important. Also part of a mod, of course. And there it is, the head groom. I think this one is definitely good. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with this one and find another knight that can do this. Do we have anyone really good? Yeah, actually this guy Callum is actually a really good one for it. You do have a really good stewardship, and that is kind of what we need for it. And also probably Marshall, but yeah, I think we'll appoint him. I am pretty happy with that. Yeah, we don't really like him, but I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, let's go with that one. So we have that one appointed again. This is also generating kind of a good amount of gold for us. It might actually cost us something, but we also gain quite a bit from it. So I'm not too worried about that one. We do still have one more prisoner we could release. Demand conversion recruits. Yeah, I wouldn't mind recruiting this guy actually. Let's can we also get a wheat cook? We could. Alright, let's negotiate that release as well. Cool. I mean, I don't need to get these guys into my court, and it could also be problematic getting that many in. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because I'm a nice guy. Sort of. In this case, we're not really that nice, because we're demanding conversions and also want weak hooks on them, but anyway. We have a new perk to calculate. Oh boy, what are we gonna pick up? We do have diplomat already, so we can't really do anything there. I'm thinking we might want to go down into the family hierarchy, especially this first one, because it is now modified to give us befriend scheme power. That could be good. We probably want more friends here. The older we get, we probably should seek more friendships. And while we are at it, why not try and find someone within our court that would be a suitable person to seek out. Let's go into courtiers here and let's go by opinion of us. Let's find someone who is, well, she's already our friend, our daughter. I want someone who is not... Boris actually likes us, but we don't really like him. What about our aunt? I kind of want to make her... I mean, yeah, she is, but she's not our immediate near family, per se. So I think we're gonna try and see if we can make her sway. No, that's not the one. More actions. Befriend right there. 100% chance of it will happen. That's cool. That's cool. The taverns of Fehmarn have seen an influx of glory-seeking warriors as of late. Among them, a group of old and battle-hardened veterans, Huskarls looking for a new master. There is a whole host of young men that talk non-stop about finding glory on foreign shores. Alright. Perhaps I should seek to employ some of them. Maybe we should. Now I know this event quite a bit. I know what this is. And this is the one that is gonna give us some men for an amount of gold. And we will have those men forever and ever because they will remain in succession, right? They will remain with our next character. So this is probably one of those events where you do want to spend the gold even if you don't have the gold. Here's the case. We do have the gold, but we do want to use that gold on something else. But I cannot turn this down, and I don't think Fröger could turn this down. We are talking about Huskarls here for 85 gold, and they will always be there with us. Inside, they are basically our House Dynasty private men-at-arms, right? That's basically what they are. I think we would absolutely take them with us. It's gonna cost us 85, but we will take them. Cinnamon is delicious, but few here know where the exotic spices come from. My courtiers and I are debating various theories about cinnamon's origin we know of. Stanislav has heard the cinnamon comes from fishers who cast nets over the edge of the world, particularly near the source of the Nile. Baldur, meanwhile, has heard a different story, or theory. Cinnamon, he claims, comes from giant Arabian birds that collected from mysterious land to use for nests. Locals will then trick the bird into fleeing to take their sticks. Okay. Lastly, Utger argues that these tales are likely fanciful inventions by crafty merchants to raise the prices of their already expensive products. He suggests that cinnamon likely just comes from plants from a fabled spice Iceland. That was okay. Yeah. I think Utger is a little bit further to the truth than the other two guys. The fishing theory is the most plausible to me. Here's the thing: would he know anything about cinnamon? I guess some of these spices around the world that would probably come. Yeah, I mean, through the Silk Road and also navigating the waters and stuff from South America, which cinnamon is from, if I'm not mistaken, is probably not unlikely to see the doors of some of the more royalty in Europe at these times. But I don't know. I don't think they would actually know where they came from. So I think this is a very good story because I don't think they would actually know where they came from. Giant cinnamon birds, that sounds right to me. I don't... The fishing theory is actually not bad, per se, right? I mean, yeah, of course it's something to do with... It could come from a fish. I mean, if you don't know anything about spices, you could think it comes from fish. But from a bird? I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I think the last one is probably the most likely one that most would believe, because most spices that they would also gather near Denmark or Germany or anywhere in Scandinavia would also come from herbs, right? So I think the most likely one he would go for, if he's a very logical person, and he seems to be reasonable, you know, he would probably go for that. I am sure it's just harvested somewhere indeed. Historical context, here we go. Because cinnamon originally came from South Asia. Oh, okay, not South America. See, I didn't even know. Europeans had little idea of where it came from or how it was produced for centuries. Giant cinnamon birds and fishing for cinnamon off the Nile were two theories that were posited, by different pre-modern European scholars. And I mean, it is what it is, right? It's I had no idea where it actually came from originally. I had no idea. But anyway, yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's go with that one. Today, Osirio held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the scriptures. My son Eskil seemed to take it to heart, perhaps a little too much. He has been hounding the servants for hours since, pointing out how they can be better Catholics. Okay, so I guess our player here is a very zealous kind of guy. Do we have anything against that? I suppose not. I guess maybe our next player here will be a very zealous person. I don't see why Fröger would have anything against that at all. Now, what are the other choices? Ambitious and sadistic. No, I think Celius is. I don't see why Fröger wouldn't have anything against that in his kid. I think he would probably be pretty happy about that. Yeah, I think actually he would be really happy that his boy actually got that trait. Oh boy, we have been called to war by Denmark to honor our alliance. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is the Norwegian claim on the Kingdom of Denmark. As a defender, of course, we will probably go up and help him out. How big are they? Oh, it's a big old army. Plus they have one more duchy coming in with them, and they do. I think Denmark could lose this one to Norway. Even with our help, it could go bad. But yeah, I will definitely try and handle a bit of affairs when it comes to this war. I probably won't show too much of it, but I will absolutely try and handle it and see what we can do to help out here the good King Berwick, who we actually really like him now because he helped out us with that war. So yeah, we will definitely honor the agreement here and go and help him. I don't know how much we can actually do, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out for sure. While our commander Eli is taking care of the war against Norway for Denmark, we are definitely moving down to our Kaiser to have a little petition with our liege. Yes, let's check out what we can get from him. Hopefully something good. We could, money. Money would be really, really nice here. I don't think you can actually get money in here, but so let's see what we do have. We do not have a grand claim, and we couldn't even use it if we wanted. Royal visit, sponsored priest. Send beliefs. Now this one could actually be good for us because the control in all the 3 counties we have taken over is, well, basically 0. So that could be good. Urbanize, underwrite, temple. No, I actually think in this case, send beliefs could be fairly good for us. Maybe trying to get the county control up in some of the tiles would be really nice. I don't know exactly what it's actually gonna do, except from just, you know, trying to restore some control in unruly counties. That's what it's saying. So let's figure out what exactly it's gonna do. After listening to the speech, he smiles warmly at me and states, absolutely, Basil, I shall dispatch my agents immediately to take care of the matter. So what exactly is it gonna do? He loses 300 gold, okay. Gain 10 opinion of you, alright. All hell counties with less than 66 control. The control level will change plus 10, okay. I mean, that's plus 30 in total. That will save us a couple of months. Well, actually a couple of years of time of trying to gain control over them. So that's pretty good. And it gains royal beliefs, which will increase the control growth, plus 0.3. Wowzer, for 5 years, that's really good. Increased control in counties will progress faster in counties with this modifier. And the Dynasty gains 25. Nice. That's a really good petition right now. That actually will help us out. As you can see here, our men are moving together with the Danish army, and they are right now trying to siege down Skåne over there. And more men is coming down to help out Norway, so I think he will lose that war, but we will see. He also needs to cross the sea here from Denmark into Skåne, so yeah, probably not good. So let's check out how that actually changed the county control down here. We are now plus 1.57 here per month, which is still gonna take an absolutely ton of time. How long is it actually gonna take to get full control? 4 years. Jesus. And what about here? Is it in plus? It is actually in plus now, so it will start increasing, which is really, really nice. So we will start increasing control, and we did gain those plus 10 as well. So now it's 13 and 25. That will help us out in the long run. I think that was a really good petition. Denmark did actually win that first fight, 36% war score, which is really, really good. And as we know, well, I know, that we do have a mod installed called Decisive Battles. So that means that more will die inside the battles. So here's the thing. Just because we won that battle against Norway, as you can see here, we lost 1,500 men in total with 11k initial soldiers. They lost 7k with only 8k in there. They lost, you know, a massive amount of their men, and as we can now see, yeah, the decisive battles are definitely decisive. If you lose, especially if you are already losing heavily, you will lose a lot of your men, and I kind of like that. Now Norway will definitely, they actually, I forgot about it. Could you please go away, child of my dynasty? I kind of forgot about it, but if you're moving across some ocean here into your own territories, you don't have the penalty of going in there. You are defending your buildings. You are the defender of the land if you are going in there. Even if they're trying to siege it down, you are defending. So that's why they actually won that battle. I kind of forgot about that one. Anyway, what is this? Child of my dynasty. My aunt Tekla has given birth to a son. Oh, lovely. Ansvaldi. That's not a great name. That's... I mean, he's Norwegian and she is Danish, so I think we need something that sounds a little bit more Scandinavian at least. Torfinn Ove Ragnar. That is very Scandinavian of you. Of course, it's not Ragnar with an R, but Ragnar with an A. Yeah, sure. Let's take that one. I like that. Actually, what kind of child was that? Was that that was a male, right? I was confused there for just a bit, but yeah, he's a male. Can we educate him, or is he in our court? Is he inside our court? Where is he actually? Hold on. Yeah, he's in Lübeck. Let's educate him then. If he's inside my court, I will definitely try and educate them. Well, not myself, but someone. We will apply someone. Who should it be? Probably herself. Actually, we'll let Tekla do it herself. There we go. But yeah, I think it actually is auto-applying someone to educate them if you don't do it yourself. But I just wanted... Oh, there we go. They won another one. So another 3k lost, and we only lost 154. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They are absolutely killing it here, Denmark against Norway. With our help, of course, much help from Eli as well, absolutely slaughtering people, I believe. Actually, I don't know if he's slaughtering anyone. We can actually check that out in here. Let's see if he did anything. Whoops. I removed the details. Dang it, now we can't see it. Is there any way you can actually see the things that you have closed? I don't think so. I actually wish there was like a way to do that, but I don't think there is. At least I don't know of any. But anyway, I think he is slaughtering the Norwegian people in there. Our good old Eli. So anyway, let's continue and be happy for Tekla that she got a child. Röger is getting a small silent moment with his new little nephew who was just baptized. The future seems promising for the House of Elvin, increasing in numbers and in land they do hold. And while this episode was only spanning 2 years in game time, quite a bit happened, and with that, we can look forward to the next one, hopefully see Röger become a duke, and also Eli secure a victory for Denmark, who is now our close ally. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, leave a like, and I will see you around next time.